guys to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm your channel host Adam, and today I have with me
Vincent.
And we are back for some Marvel Crisis Protocol. Thank you for driving all the way up here, dude. It's been quite some time since I saw you.
It has been a long time.
Yeah.
I've been itching for a game.
Yeah, well, I was too up until like a week ago, and I got a couple in. So yeah, I see that you brought some new models with you.
Absolutely. Just the Black Order, basically.
Oh my gosh, and you did a conversion on Black Dwarf too, by the looks of it. Because if I can remember, your last game that we played, when we played together, you also had conversions on some of your models then too.
Yeah.
Have you tried to convert like all of them? Is that what you're doing,
just
or
a couple?
Just a couple here and there. Who was it that you converted out of the last game that we played?
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Ultron is converted.
Okay.
That's about it, I think.
Yeah. I can't remember. I couldn't remember. It's been some time. It's been like months.
Yeah.
We had snow the last time that you came up, and now we have green trees and warm sunny breezes, and
I much prefer it like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So today's match, we are playing an 18-threat match. I have priority, so I was able to pick that. I decided to go with Secure. And I drew Riot Spark over Extremis 3.0, so you place 4 Extremis consoles on the board, map D, and then you score 1 victory point for each Extremis console that you secure during the cleanup phase. If you're when you interact with the console, you can spend a power and then heal somebody 1 damage within range 2 of that console. Yep. Correct? And then we're doing Fear Grips the World as the Worthy Terrorizes Cities. So place 4 Celestial Hammers on map D. So basically they're the exact spots all around the board. And then you score 1 victory point for each hammer held by a character they control during the cleanup. And then you pick up a Celestial Hammer by interacting with it. And then you add 1 die to the attack rolls for each Celestial Hammer that they are holding. When a character plays a tactic card, they must pay 1 additional power for each Celestial Hammer they are holding. It's not necessarily a good thing, paying extra power.
It can mess your power economy up.
Especially with the cards that you have, too. We'll go over those, though, here shortly, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've already picked our rosters, picked our squads that we're taking today, as well as tactic cards, and set up the board. So let's show you guys the board, show you the teams that we're playing with, and get right into the match from there. So here we are with my roster, and when I say roster, you see my models there. That's because I am taking the Mind Gem. So the 5 in the back is Valkyrie, Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, and Hela. And then the 4 that I'm taking is Thor, Loki, Vision, and Captain America, as well as the Mind Gem for Loki. The tactics cards that I'm using is Brace for Impact, Doom Prophecy, Patch Up, Thunder Wave, and Follow Me. So that is what I'm using. All right, Vincent, why don't you walk me through what you are taking and such. Give me all the secrets that I need to know before we play the game.
So I didn't really bring a full 10-man roster. I was planning on playing Black Order the whole time.
Okay.
But aside from the Black Order, I brought the Time Gem and the Mind Gem, along with Nebula for some filler.
Yep.
When the scenario was decided, I settled on the Black Order with Time Gem on Corvus. In terms of the tactics cards, I have Drop Off, Blood to Spare, Rocket Boots, Advanced R&D, and Mothership.
That looks good, so we'll come back with deployment next. So here we are with the board. Vincent has decided to bring out his, is it Secret Weapon Miniatures tiles?
Yes.
Tilescapes, I think is what they're called. He ended up picking them up from a local player, local-ish when I say local, probably within an hour of him. And he picked them up already painted and stuff like that, so we threw them down, as well as some of his cars and everything and other buildings for myself. He has picked the far side over there as his deployment zone. I picked this side. We have an objective there. Another one over there. And that's both objectives, both the Extremis console and the hammer. One over here, and then one over there as well. So, with that said, going into round 1, I guess it goes to me first.
Let's do this.
And just as an FYI, during the power phase, I have to declare whether I'm doing enhanced density or phased for Vision. I am doing enhanced density with him, so he cannot be pushed at this point in time. As well, he gets 3 additional bonus dice against physical attacks. So yeah, that's that. Starting off my activations with Cap over here. Cap is just going to do a move like so, just to be within 1 of the Extremis console as well as the hammer. But he is not picking up the hammer. Yeah, and actually I'll probably just put him actually over here within 1. So Yeah, I'll just move him. Just like so. Ebony Maw moving up the board.
Basically doing a very similar thing, except this time actually picking up the hammer.
Picking up the hammer, eh? I'm surprised that you're picking it up with him and not with somebody else that does a whole bunch of damage and attacks. Interesting.
He's got enough.
And nothing else for Ebony Maw. He's just hanging out there with the hammer. Vision's going to be next for me over here. Actually, no, not doing Vision. I'm going to do Loki instead. Alright, so Vision's going to be next. He's just going to be moving up here like so. Or sorry, Loki, not Vision. And that is it. I'm not wanting to fully commit yet because I will probably be jumped on, I'm assuming, because you got the rocket boots and drop off and stuff. But all your flyers have went, yes?
That's what rocket boots is for.
Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Proxima's going to be your next activation, Vincent. What are you going to do with her?
She's going to start off with a rocket boots.
Okay.
Gives her flight.
Okay.
She'll take a little advance first.
Okay.
Walk
A little advance
of Corvus.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Right to there.
Yep.
Spend one to play drop off.
Okay.
And spend one off of Corvus to do the same.
Because now they have flight, yes. Proxima. Here we go. Proxima's moving up as her second action, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Just sort of, yeah. Makes sense. Not moving the full distance.
Yep.
Okay.
Or I guess, can Corvus even stand here? Because he's.
Oh yeah.
He's good with the. You're good with the overhang there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anything else? What does is it a superpower or is it? Or are you doing drop off?
Drop off.
Drop off.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then he's just gonna come within one.
Yep. As long as he's fully, yeah, he should be on. Good. All right, so you're going to be doing a strike from Corvus into Loki is what you're doing?
Yes.
I'm going to be doing Trickster, which only cost me 2. So I have 1 power left with him, and then I'm going to get to move him short out of the way. And I should be out of range 2 at that point in time, I think. All right, because Corvus was targeting Loki with a strike, I did use that Trickster for 2 power instead of 3 because of my leadership ability from Captain America. So when this character is targeted by attack, you may use a superpower. This character makes a short advance, which you see here. And then at the end of the advance, if the character is outside of the range of the attack, which is range 2, I believe, right? Your basic strike is range 2?
Yes.
Yeah, which I definitely am outside of range 2. Or the attacker's line of sight, the attack ends. If it's the attacker's activation and the attack did not target multiple characters, the attack may make another action, but it's not your activation, so he does not get that attack. The superpower can only be used once a turn. I'm okay with that. Okay, so you're not done your turn yet, because what else are you going to do on Proxima's turn?
So I'm going to use Advanced R&D.
Okay.
Pull 2 power off of Ebony Maw.
Okay.
1 onto Proxima, 1 onto Black Dwarf.
Okay.
What I'm going to do next is pay 1 power from Proxima because she's within 4
of Loki, yeah.
Which I think she is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
And now I get to activate Corvus Glade.
And it's the same turn as well.
That's correct.
This is all 1 turn. All right, so what are you going to do with Corvus then, is the question.
We're okay with letting the overhand there?
Yeah, it's fine. You're on there, so.
So he's going to walk up
because you
within 2 of Loki.
Within 2?
And then...
Yeah.
Strike.
We're just counting this as basically like sidewalk, so the actual terrain piece would be that. So you're doing a strike as your second action on him?
Yep.
Are you rolling over? Yeah.
1.
1. All right. 2. So let's see what I get on mine. I get 1, so he's going to take 1 damage, as well as gain 1 power from that.
All right.
Not bad, not bad. I'm going to activate Thor next. He is going to be doing a 4 Asgard as his first action, which costs 2 power instead of 3 because it's his turn, and I get my Avengers ability. So it allows him to immediately make a move action followed by a strike action. If the attack action deals at least 1 damage to the target character, gains the stagger condition. It can only be used once per turn. So, guess where he's going? He's just going to come, basically, right up this way. Right like so. and be like, hello there. And then he's going to be striking into Corvus.
Yep.
Okay?
So...
Alright, so here we go. 6 dice attack from Thor. Alright, that's 3 plus a crit in there. Let's see if I get another one from the crit. So that's 4. You have 1, you said?
Yep.
So that is 3 damage on you.
And then with my Glaive of Immortality at -1 damage. So
okay,
2 damage.
So 2 damage. So I gain 2 power from that. And because I do have a wild, I get to throw you as well. So I'm going to throw you straight back into Proxima. Definitely within short, so I'm just going to throw you directly back into Proxima, which is away as well. So Proxima is going to need to make a dodge roll. And again, this section of this building we're counting as a sidewalk, not actually as the building. So just as an FYI.
Proxima's dodge.
Yeah. I see 1, 2.
And then that's so 1 damage?
1 damage on her as well. And Corvus will get 1 damage as well from the collision. So Corvus is also staggered at this point in time, but I do have Thor with his second action. So at this point in time, I am going to do another strike into Corvus. Here we go. That's a lot. That's a 5 with 2 crits in there. You got, 2 crits in a wild. Let's see if I can get, these are my 2 crit rerolls. Alright, so that's 6. That's 4, so you take 2 damage.
1 damage with the -1.
Ooh, that's good. That's really good. So with that said, I did 2 more damage to you. So that puts me up to 4 power on Thor. Let me see what I'm going to do. And with that said, I'm not going to do anything else with Thor at this point in time, so his activation will be done. Black Dwarf. Yeah, what are you going to do with him?
Alright, we're going to spend 2 on Black Dwarf and 2 on Corvus. We'll teleport him in.
Yeah. Sounds good. Coming all the way over here. Can he fit? Can he fit? Oh, yes. Like so. FYI, he is using Mothership by doing that. That is what he's doing. So can you just... the card hasn't been played yet on the channel. Can you just read it off to let everybody know what they're doing?
Absolutely. So this is a Black Order affiliated card.
Yep.
It's active. 2 Black Order characters may both spend 2 power to play this card.
Absolutely.
Place one of the 2 characters not holding an objective token within one of the other character.
Nice. And so he's within 1 right there, like so. Starting off with a strike from Black Dwarf.
Into Thor.
Into Thor. All right. Sounds good. That's pretty good.
Roll.
That's pretty good. So that's 5 plus a crit.
5 and a crit.
Let's see.
That's 5.
That's 5. Let's see what Thor gets here. 4 physical defense. None. None whatsoever. Striking into Thor again. Let's see what you get. 1.
Much less.
Enough. Oh, I get a crit. I get a crit. So that's enough. All right. Anything else from Black Dwarf at this point in time then? That is the question.
I think you will just stand there.
All right. Sounds good. Vision will be my next go. I'm going to move him with his first action, which is flight. So he is going to just move up here, like so, just within 1 of the hammer. He's going to pick it up. Stay up there. His base is on there, but yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Okay, because that should put me within range 4 of all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to pick up the hammer for 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is going to be his 1 power, and then he's going to be using a solar beam up against, well, everybody here. This is beam 4. So I'll go against Black Dwarf first. It is an energy attack.
He's a 3.
Okay, so I have 6 dice. So that's 2 so far with a crit.
That's 1.
So you take 1 damage.
Is it? Yep. 1.
Yep, 1. So I'm going to gain a power from that because I targeted you. Next up, I'm going to do it up against Corvus as well.
Yep.
Here we go. Let's see what happens. So that's 2 crits. So I will just re-roll the skull. So that's a 4 in total.
Nice. 2. So
okay.
He dies.
Sounds good. Well, he's knocked out. Not
2, and you had 4.
I have 4, yeah.
So I only take 1.
Yeah. And which is enough to get him, though, is it not?
No, he has 1 more.
Okay. I'll take another power from that as well. Last one off against Proxima. Let's see what happens. All right, that's a bunch. That's 5 with a wild in there, as well as a crit. So 5.
2 with a crit.
Yeah. So 2. So I'm gonna do 3 damage to you and drain
1.
you from 1.
Okay.
Oh, on Proxima, -1 as well.
-1 on Proxima as well.
Okay, so I get
just 2. You said
I drain you
3 damage.
It's
right?
3 damage.
And
So
then 2 damage.
yeah. So I'm gonna gain 4 more power there. So then I think at this point in time I'm gonna play patch up on Thor with Vision, spending 4 power.
Nice. Within 2?
Actually, it might not be within 2. Hold on, yeah. Last thing with Vision, I'm gonna be definitely, if you can see here, I'm within 2 of Cap, so I'm gonna spend Vision's 4 power to also patch up Thor and leave him with 1 damage on him. So that is Vision's go. So clean up phase, we both scored 2 victory points as well. And then going into the power phase, basically Thor sitting at 10, Loki sitting at 5, Vision sitting at 1, and Cap is sitting at 2. And is tied going into round 2. We'll see what happens. And Vincent, you got first activation. Also during the power phase with Vision, I am going to continue doing enhanced density with Vision. Proxima is going to be your first activation in round 2. Do you know what you're going to do with her?
Yes, I do. Alright, so she's going to start with a spear throw.
Okay.
Range 3, power 5. Into Thor.
Into Thor. You're definitely in range 3. I'm pretty sure you're in range 3 at least.
And it's an energy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely within range 3. Anything?
That's a 1.
1.
It's a wild though, so you are poisoned.
Here we go. I block it.
Yep.
With 4.
You're nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I'm poisoned. And she does teleport after that. Is it a wild effect or just automatic?
Automatically.
Like, yeah.
Within 1 of Thor.
Okay. Going behind him. What are you doing? Where are you going, sir? Where are you going?
This is awkward.
Mm-hmm.
So we had him within 3 of Loki before.
Yes. Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Good enough.
Works for me. No. Second action for Proxima.
She will now strike into Thor.
Okay.
5 die physical.
Absolutely. That's pretty good. That's 2. Okay. I have a crit.
Okay.
I block 2.
Nice.
Spending 1 from her.
Spending 1 because she's close to Loki.
Yeah.
So that Corvus can activate.
And Corvus is going to be going next.
Corvus has the shake.
Okay. That's his first action.
Now he will use Death Blow.
Okay, what does that do?
For 4.
Oh, doesn't sound good.
Which is a 7 die physical attack.
Okay, up against?
Up against Thor.
Okay, sounds good. Ugh. Let's see what happens. 2?
2.
Oh man, your dice are like mine in one of the last games that I play. So I block 1, so he's going to take 1 damage.
Alright.
And is there anything else from him then?
I will spend 3
Okay.
to play the time gem.
Is that including, okay, to give you the extra action?
And then I will simply strike.
Okay, are you within range 2? Oh yeah, you were, because I struck you. That's right. All right. Go ahead, sir. 1. I block it.
That's a rough.
All right. I go next.
Yep.
Vincent did forget that Death Blow allows Corvus to do, is it a advance or?
Just an advance.
The short or what is this?
It's advanced medium.
Oh, okay. But is there any location that you would prefer to be besides that? Because I know you forgot it, but
2
okay.
To strike Thor anyways.
All right.
So it's okay.
Sounds good. Okay, I'm going to start off with Thor over here. I'm going to spend 2 power, so I'm getting rid of that, putting a single one back on because of Captain America's leadership to do for Asgard. So what he is doing is he's just going to move up here. I just want to have Proxima within 2, but I want to be outside of 2 of basically Vision and Loki, so I'm not hitting anybody. Now he's going to do a strike for 6 into Black Dwarf.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, so that's 3. That's 2 plus a crit. 2. So you take 1 damage, and I do get to throw you away as well.
Yes.
Away can be on that 45 because it's a 45, right? So you're still going to be able to hit the truck, but it's going to be like the far edge of the truck, I think. We'll see. So I was able to throw him away into the truck. Truck is not destroyed because it's size 4. Black Dwarf is size 4, so the train is destroyed when you throw a model into it that is larger than the vehicle itself. And he does take another damage from that. So that's 2 damage on Black Dwarf. I also gain 1 power back from that strike as well. Now I'm going to be doing the God of Thunder for 6, because now I have everybody within range 2 and none of my own. Going off against God of Thunder, up against Black Dwarf first. Let's see, I'm going to move these 3 dice out of the way. So that is 2. Woo!
That is 1.
1. So you take another point of damage. That's nothing. I'm going to do Proxima next.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 3 up against Proxima.
That's 1, so 1 damage?
Yep, 1 damage as well. And then Corvus, the last one.
For Corvus...
Yeah?
Let's see if I want to take that with Black Dwarf. No, I don't.
You don't? Okay, let's see what happens. That's a lot. You're glad, probably. That's 4 plus a crit.
These days.
Yep. Alright, so that's a dazed Corvus. Next, I'm going to use the last 3 power from Thor to pick up the truck and throw it into Black Dwarf.
Makes sense.
So, alright. So that's 5 damage going to Black Dwarf. Let's see what you get for your dodge roll.
1.
1.
So
that's 4
3 damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is
so
enough to daze him, because he only needs 2 more damage on him.
That's correct.
He's probably at 10 power now, I'm assuming, when he wakes up as well. Okay, so you're going to play a card with Black Dwarf?
That's right. I'm going to spend 3 to play Blood to Spare.
Okay.
Which allows him to make an attack when he has been dazed.
Okay.
It can be any attack, so I'm going to spend 4 on Brutal End.
To do that on Thor, I'm assuming? Because does it have to target Thor?
It does not.
It doesn't,
It does
eh?
not.
Interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So, is doing it on Thor? Yeah. Because you got other options there. I'm assuming it's range 2, right? Like it's on.
It's a range 3.
Oh, okay. So you could technically get anybody. Like you can. I'm pretty sure everybody's within range 3 of them, right? So.
That's correct.
So you could do Loki, Vision, or Thor. Your choice.
Loki can just walk away.
That's right.
I spend my power, but.
That's right.
Oh.
But it's not your activation.
No, I don't spend my power yet with Loki. The attack, you don't spend your power when you walk away.
Interesting.
Because you walk away first. And then,
Yeah.
But.
So your attack is going into Thor.
8 dice.
Hey, oh. Well, that's 4 plus a crit. That's good. Good. 5.
5.
Come on, Thor. Need some defense rolls here. 1. So he takes 4. That is enough to also daze him as well.
Nice.
So going into your activation now, because that was one flurry of activity on my activation with Thor. You got 1 left.
Big plans for this one.
Yeah?
I pass.
You're going to pass. Sounds good. Sounds good. Cap is going to be my go. He's going to be moving, and so what he's going to try to do is basically sneak around Black Dwarf and put him right over here between him and Thor. And so Cap is moving here, like so, just in case, so I can bodyguard if needed. And then his second action is going to be a strike onto Proxima, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Proxima will spend 2
Okay.
to play Martial Prowess.
Okay.
Giving her 5 defense dice.
Is it normally 2 or does it go up to 3?
It goes up to 3.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Sounds good. Here we go. I got 2. Look at that big roll there. You're gonna
And
blow
I got
it. You got 2.
2?
Yeah.
Which means Cap takes 2 damage.
Ugh. Because you blocked 2?
Yeah, if you fail to do damage after I play Martial Prowess,
Oh, really?
attacker suffers 2 damage.
That sucked. So with that, that's Cap's go. Got anything else?
I will pass again.
All right, come over to me next. So Loki's going to be going for me. He's going to just sort of like be within range 1 of the Extremis console here, like so. I think he's next going to interact by spending 1 to heal himself for 1 at this point in time. Okay, so up next for his second action, he's just going to strike into Proxima, hopefully taking her out and gaining some power. So that's...
I'll most likely do it.
That's 3, sorry, plus a crit, so 4. So he's going to gain a power back from that and Daze Proxima as well. Alright, your next activation. Gonna have to be Ebony Maw.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do with him?
Take a little walk forward, walk within 4 of Cap.
Yep, and then hit him with some stuff.
Just the medium, walk up to here.
Yep, I get it.
And just shoot him.
Absolutely.
Black Tongue.
Yep.
It's a 6 die because he has...
the hammers.
His hammer.
Sounds good. That's
3.
Cap has 3 for his mystical defense. I don't make any, so he's going to take 3 damage from that. And that dazes Cap as well. Nothing else from Black Dwarf then? Or Ebony Maw?
That's
it?
That's it.
Alright, sounds good. Vision's going to be going next, I think. And he's going to be going something just within range 2 of Cap, I think. So Vision with his move is going to be coming over here to the other side of Black Dwarf, but within, knocking terrain down within range 2 of that, as well as range 2 of Cap as well. And then that's his first action. Now I'm going to do a 6 die beam, solar energy beam into Maw.
Yep, I'll spend 2 for Mind Over Matter.
Absolutely.
Outside of Loki's bubble.
Yeah. So that is 3.
That is 2.
Alright, so you take 1. And I didn't get any wild, so I don't drain you of any, but I do gain a power as well. Okay, so I'm going to use calculated trajectory for 1 to pick up the size 3 van here and throw it medium into Ebony Maw. And that's going to be 4 damage coming in at him.
That's 4 right now?
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to roll your physical and not spend it. So
That's a single?
So 3 damage on him.
Yeah.
It's not bad. So with that said, that is the end of the round. Correct?
That's right.
Alright, so let's calculate some scoring. So during the cleanup phase, both Cap and Thor have been flipped to Daze, as well as Proxima, Corvus, and Black Dwarf. I think they all get worse on your side, do they not, on the flip side? Or is there any
Black Dwarf
changes?
goes up to 8 health.
Okay.
Corvus and Proxima do not change to my knowledge.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. So we're going into round 3 with a whole 4 victory points for the Avengers to 3 for the Black Order. So we'll come back with Vincent's first activation. Alright, first activation, round 3.
Let's go with Ebony Maw.
Ebony Maw's going first, alright.
He's going to stand there.
Sounds good.
And shoot a Herald of Doom at Cap.
Okay.
That is a 4 power.
Mm-hmm.
Regularly 8 dice, but now it's 9 dice with the hammers.
Buh. Buh. Sounds good. Let's see what happens. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's I'm seeing 4 or 5 plus 1 crit.
5 and a crit.
Yep.
6.
6. Ugh. Come on, Cap. Is it mental, right?
Yes.
Or mystical?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Cap. You need to make a couple of these. You make 1. That's important. No, you make 1. So he takes 5.
Yeah.
And he has 6 left. So he's at max power. Will he survive, though? Throwing Cap into Thor, I will be using Brace from both of them, spending 1 power from each to do that. So, and your second action with him?
Oh, yes, and one more thing is that, I don't know if this matters, but Cap doesn't gain power from the damage dealt from that.
Okay. No, it did, because he gained 5. Yeah.
But you were close to full.
I was close to full, yeah. I needed like 3, I think. Doing it again from Cap into, or from Ebony Maw. Same attack?
Same attack.
Oh, man. Sounds good. Let's see what you get. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hopefully that does it.
should do it. 4.
4.
Well, that I think is going to do it. Unless I roll all crits here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
Let's see.
No, he's done. So Cap is out. Activate Vision next. Vision's going to start off by doing a solar energy beam on both Black Dwarf and Proxima. Okay. 6 die attack.
Yep.
So going up against Black Dwarf first.
Okay.
Okay. That's a lot. So that's 4 plus 2 crits. So 5.
I got 1. So that's 4 damage.
Yeah, so
and then
3.
minus 1, so 3 damage.
Okay, and I get a wild, so I'll get 2 power from that. And then I get...
Oh, you have 1 wild. So 1 wild or 2 wild?
1 wild.
1 wild.
Yeah, but I get 1 from the
Right.
resolving the attack as well.
I just gotta pull it off.
Yeah. And then up against Proxima as well.
Hold on, let me think.
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
want to block that with Proxima. You're gonna do this twice and throw something at the Black Dwarf. No, I won't block.
You're not going to block. Okay, Proxima.
Yeah.
So that's a crit, wild, and a hit. So that's 3.
So 1 damage.
Okay. You only take 1 damage on her. And a wild as well, so I drain a power from her as well.
Okay.
So that's 2 more.
You threw this truck at me.
Oh, I did throw that truck. Sorry, yes, you're right. So we forgot to take it off. Gonna do that again. Solar beam into both of them.
Yep.
Starting off with Black Dwarf. 6 dice. There we go. That's 1 wild. And a hit, sorry.
Blocked.
Okay. Alright, so I still drain from you.
Yep.
As well as get 1. So that's 2 more power on Vision. And then into Proxima as well.
Now I think... Do I pay for it? It cost me 3 to bodyguard that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so...
It's a lot.
Take it, let's do it.
On Proxima, let's see what happens. So that's 3 on Proxima.
0.
Takes 2.
2 damage.
Okay, so I take another power from that as well.
Yeah, no sap though, right?
No sap, no. Now, I'm going to pay 6 from all of those attacks to play follow-up. I've never actually used this card, but I know you get to do this, so I'm going to do it as well. I'm going to do follow-up, and it has to be within range 3, so I'm going to do Thor as my follow-up.
Cool.
From that. Okay, first action for Thor is going to be a strike into Proxima.
I'm going to pay 3 off
Yep.
of Black Dwarf to bodyguard that.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. There we go, that's good. That's 5 plus 2 crits.
That's a 0.
Okay. And so that's 5.
5, so
Yeah.
4 damage.
And it'd be 4. I got a wild though, so before damage is dealt, the target is thrown short. All right, so I get to throw him away. How much damage did I do to you?
You did
4. Okay, so I get 4 power from that. Is that enough to knock you out or no?
I've got 1 left.
You got 1 left. I'm not going to knock you out then. I'm not going to throw you.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that because my next attack I'm gaining 4, and I'm going to lose that plus 2 more because I'm going to do God of Thunder next. So, okay, so you're going to go after Black Dwarf first. He has 1 left on him.
And this is energy, right?
This is energy, yeah, God of Thunder now. So, all right, so that is 3 plus crit.
He's out.
4, so Black Dwarf is gone. Up against Proxima.
He will pay 2 for
Martial Prowess.
3 for martial prowess.
Yeah.
Bulky.
Well, that's 2. Look at that. Yeah.
Blocked it.
All right.
Thor takes 2
And he
damage.
takes 2 damage. So I gain 2 power from that. And into Corvus as well.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's 4 plus a crit. 5.
0.
So you're taking 4.
4 damage.
All right. Next thing for Thor, I'm going to use Strongest Avenger.
Yep.
Grab the lamppost, throw it into Corvus. Let's see what happens. Block none.
I still only take 1 damage.
Is it only 1 still, eh?
Yeah.
Dang. Starting off with Corvus first. What, sir, are you going to do?
Alright, he'll start off with a death blow
Onto
Thor.
Thor. Okay, sounds good.
Do I want to do the death blow? Or do I want to do I'm going to do the Glaive's Edge instead.
Okay.
So I count blanks in this.
Okay.
It costs me 4 because I'm within 4 of Loki.
Okay.
So
And
just regular strike.
it's physical?
Yes.
Okay. And you count blanks. Let's see what happens. Well, you got no blanks.
for
That's
blanks.
5 plus 2 crits. 6. That could kill Thor, but I'm gonna make one of these at least. No, I'm not. I got too cocky, and he is knocked out. You have one action left with him. What, sir, are you going to do?
All right, we will now go with a death blow.
Okay.
Spend 4 for that.
Onto
vision.
Okay, is it physical?
That it is.
Okay. He has his physical or enhanced density already.
I'm still within 4 of him, so I can't. Okay. Yeah, so 7.
Yep. Let's see what you get.
That's 3.
3. That's 1. So I take 2.
Okay. I did get the flurry.
Okay, and what does... Oh, yeah,
And
because
I
of
also
wild.
have the advanced medium.
You can't push me at this point in time. Where is advance?
Advance.
Oh, okay.
So I get to advance.
Yeah, yeah. Where to? Advance going... Oh, you get to advance.
I get to advance.
I see. I thought it was advancing me. So you're going there. Contesting.
And I have a flurry.
Yep.
So...
And that's going up against vision as well. So you have a flurry attack. And so I guess that... is the other one a wild effect too? Or what is it? What's the wording of it?
Get to walk.
Okay, may I see it if you don't mind? Okay, so making your strike into Loki here.
Do you want to do anything?
Oh, I definitely am. I think... yeah, I definitely think I'm going to. Okay, so I'm just going to take this on Loki, so let's see what you do.
Yep. It's a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Do I spend it? Do I risk it?
I don't know. Just regular strike, here's the dice roll.
Are you doing I Am a God?
Let me see. I might as well.
Okay.
Adds 2 to it, so... Yep.
Just adds blanks.
Yeah, that's it. Well, here's spent 2, I mean.
1, 2.
Okay, with a crit.
2.
So 2. Well, it doesn't matter, because none of those are blanks, so he's going to take 2 damage and get that 2 power back. Getting 3 power now to gain another action with him, using the time gem.
Now spend 4 for Death Blow again.
Okay. What is that?
The 7 die physical.
Okay.
With range 3.
Alright.
So I think that one is hard to walk away from.
Unless I walk directly back. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be out of range 3. Might be close. So, if you're looking...
No, that's close. Oh, well,
yeah.
Your movement isn't...
No, you're right. I think you're still within. So, no sense. No sense, because I think I'm still within at that point in time. But I will do 2 for I Am God again.
Okay.
Okay. And it's physical?
Yep, so spending the 4.
Yep.
7 die physical.
Yep. This one does not generate the flurry.
This one does generate the flurry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, no...
4? But no flurry.
That's good. Alright.
Nice.
Alright, 5. 5 successes. Alright, take no damage from that. So, spending 1 power to activate Proxima. So it's her actions now.
Yep.
Definitely within 2 of Loki there. I will spend 2 on him.
Yep.
To use my ability.
Yep.
Okay.
So for I Am God?
I Am God, yep.
Okay. Strike. That is
4.
4 with a pierce.
Okay. So that's 2.
2. And then 1 gets pierced away.
Yep.
So 1.
So 1.
So
Let's take 3.
3 damage.
He is dazed. And Loki is dazed. And also that is that. Okay, so next you're going to be doing Quantum Starburst. Correct. Into Vision. 6 die attack.
Yep.
I am going to be... Is it energy?
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm going to do rapid phasing for 2. And that will give me 5 defense dice. Let's see what happens.
Right.
So now he has energy, and he cannot be... Doesn't suffer damage, collision, or anything. So 5. Come on, Vision. Make some of these, please. That's something. That's 2 crits. That's 4. So he's going to take 1.
What status conditions are you immune to?
Bleed and poison.
Okay, so he gains stun.
Okay.
Which I guess doesn't make too much of a difference.
Okay, so going into round 4, we are tied at 5 victory points apiece. I do get first activation this turn, which is going to be good for me. Starting off with Vision over here, I'm going to do calculated trajectory from picking up Corvus and throwing him into Proxima for 2 power.
Yep.
Okay.
Corvus just dies.
Yep. And then Proxima has to make her defense rolls. She makes 1, which is a crit.
2.
2. Okay.
So I was taking this guy is size 2 only.
Yeah, so it takes 1.
So 1 damage.
Okay. Which leaves her with how many left?
Leaves her with 1 left.
Okay. Gonna do an energy beam onto Proxima next. 6 dice. So that's 2.
That's 2.
Drained it. Or I get 1 power from that. But my drain sap power doesn't come into effect because I'm stunned. Alright, so what we're doing here is sap power is a separate effect from the actual attack itself. So technically he would gain 2 power. Is that what you're saying, Vincent?
I think so.
Okay. If not, let us know in the comments below. And we'll go from there. Okay, so next I'm using 4 power off of Vision to use Synthezoid Avenger. So the defending character does not add crit results into the defense rolls and cannot add additional dice as a result of crits as well. Okay, so 8 dice. That's 2, 5, 2 more.
That's it.
Yep. All right, so that's that. And with that said, that is Vision's go. Ebony Maw.
Ebony Maw, spend 4.
Yep.
Take a shot, Herald of Doom,
Okay.
at Vision.
Okay. Is
9 die.
mystical.
Mystic, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Can't do anything about that. Let's see what happens. So I'm seeing a bunch. 5 plus a crit. 6 plus a crit. 7.
7.
Come on. I got 2, so I take 5. And he's definitely going to be out because he only needs 3 more.
Yeah.
So he is dazed, and you also can place that hammer wherever you would like, sir.
Put that up, sorry.
No, it's all fine. Taking a walk back with Ebony Maw, getting out of the way of hopefully some sort of reprisal. And just 1. Alright. Gonna walk Loki up for his first action, like so. And then for his second action, I think he's just gonna walk up here. Just to be within 1 of that. Pay 1 power, interact, pick that sucker up. And then he's going to spend 2 power to walk with the Mind Gem, because it's a superpower to do this. I'm going to use the Mind Gem to walk Ebony Maw forward. If you just want to.
Yep.
Yeah. Please and thank you. And that is his go. So, both are scoring 1 victory point. Still tied, going into round 5.
That's right.
All right. Going into round 5, sitting at a tied game, 6 victory points apiece. I got 2 injured characters. You have a healthy and a injured character at this point in time.
Yep. Just 1 healthy. That's it.
That's it.
No more
no
injured.
That's it. Yeah. And you only have 3 health left on him too before he stays, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Should also add Vision is still in his face, so he can't suffer collision damage at this point in time. Black Tongue, starting off with that. Who are you targeting with that?
Black Tongue into Loki.
Into Loki. All right. So, I got 4 from this.
Going
Go
6. That's rough.
2. Crit. So I take 1.
You have 4 mental.
I have 4 mystical on him, so.
Okay.
Okay.
I gain 1 power.
Yep. Spending the 4 from Ebony Maw, what are you doing with?
Spend the 4.
Yep.
Throw this truck at
Loki?
Okay. Within 3, and then I throw long.
Yeah, you're definitely within long and 3. So Loki has 3 physical defense. Here we go. 3 physical defense. Let's see what happens. So 1, so he's going to be taking 3. He's still kicking.
4 damage, because that's a size.
Oh, that's right.
4.
It's size 4. Yeah. So he is out of there. And he drops the hammer as well. Black Tongue in Division.
Black Tongue in Division.
Yep.
It's the 6 dice attack.
Yep. Let's see what happens. 2.
2 with a crit.
Yeah, let's see what you get there. 2. So I blocked 1, so he takes 1.
Okay. And I get to walk you away.
Okay. So you get to push Vision back, just outside of the scoring zone.
Advance.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still within range 4 though, so I can still beam you a couple of times if need be. We're spending 1 to pick up the hammer. Sounds good. All right, here we go. I'm going to try a beam from Vision onto Ebony Maw.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. That's 1, which is a crit.
Blocked it.
2.
1 damage.
Yeah, I gain a power from that. Next up, I'm going to, let me see. What do I want to do? Gotta do a beam attack into him again. Should have went with the Avengers one, which is 7 dice. Let's see what happens. That's better. That's 3 plus crit. 4.
Nothing.
All right. So that
drops
is
both hammers.
He does. Might as well drop him back up this way. Like so. And we both stay where we are as well.
Yeah.
So, but that is the end of round 5. Okay, well that was not what I was hoping for. I was hoping to be able to take it with 1 strike and then be able to do what I needed to do. Didn't happen, but that's okay. You got first activation, round 6. This is it. We got 1 model apiece on.
Right.
Super hard. Okay, so what are you going to start off with here first?
We'll start off with a Black Tongue.
Black Tongue? Are you sure you want to do a Black Tongue first? Because you will move me possibly. Well, I guess you don't have to. You can, yeah. Basically, what's going to come down to this game is if Ebony Maw takes out Vision this turn, Vincent wins. If he doesn't, I should be able to win.
Yep.
Should. So
basically guaranteed.
So.
All right. So 5 dice, Black Tongue.
That's good.
That might do it.
That's 4. The crit. That's 5. Vision, you got to make one of these, buddy. You do. So that's 4. So he's still alive.
Yep.
But you still also get your next attack. Because he's now sitting at a whole whopping 5 out of 6 health.
And just in case I do get to walk you, I'll just walk you.
Just like that. Yeah, further away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spend 4 for
Yep.
Herald of Doom.
Absolutely.
I did get 1 from Black Tongue.
Yep.
So that's an 8.
Yep.
1 damage.
1 damage is all you got. They're all I need. They're all you need, I mean.
I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
all right.
4. You make it with a crit. There's 5. Vision. All crits, buddy. All crits. No. You got him. He's done. So, but you use both your actions.
I did use both my actions.
Mm-hmm. Just draw at that point in time?
No, because once
I have no
you get
characters.
KO'd,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
you win.
Well, we'll come back with the after action report next. All right, guys, here we are. After action report time. You just saw the match between Vincent and his Black Order and my Avengers. We both were playing with 4 characters. And what was your thoughts of that?
I was trying out the Rocket Boots drop-off tech.
Yeah.
Definitely made a big mistake doing the attack into Loki, who just trickstered away.
Yeah.
So basically, wasted a lot of tactics card and an attack on that.
Yeah.
But I was very surprised I was still able to come back from that afterwards.
Yeah. And I like as soon as you did it, I'm just like, ooh, I can get Vision in there and Thor and try to have some fun. And then I forgot that you had... Is it Mothership? Is that what it's called?
That's
to
right.
beam Black Dwarf down there. It's just like, because if you didn't have that, or didn't do that, I should say, then I would have been able to just walk over those 2, not a problem. But that Mothership was definitely super helpful in keeping you alive on that side, right? So, which I think was a great play for you at that point in time. So
For sure.
Do you got an MVP? And why?
MVP... in my other games with Ebony Maw, I think I was disappointed in him, but this time he definitely did really well. Him, just like MODOK, is a very solid counter to Captain America.
Absolutely, it is.
And then I think it was just the way that he was positioned. He was sitting in the back, that he was the last one standing.
Yeah.
Not particularly anything to do with his defensive capabilities.
Well, and I had to focus on everything else because you had all 3 right in my face, like turn 1, basically. You know what I mean? So, and it wasn't a very high scoring match either. Like it was tied 6-6, I think, at the end of it. But you were able to knock out all of my guys.
Yeah,
So,
we kind of both just ignored the scenarios at that point. Do you think that was the right choice?
well, I think it was the right choice because you were right in my face. There was nothing else for me to do. I couldn't have ran to an objective because then it would have sort of left me with less sort of energy and force there, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
And then for me, I had to deal with it at that point in time in my head. You know what I mean? I didn't have that extra body that I could have just sent around because like Cap wasn't going to be doing much. I could have sent Vision maybe.
Right.
You know, but Thor needed to be there, and Loki sort of helped manage everything due to his one superpower, right?
Right.
Where he sort of was able to increase the cost of your superpowers when you use them and stuff like that. So,
for sure.
Yeah, dropping stuff.
One thing that I'm thinking about is with the Rocket Boots drop-off combo, if you're taking that in your tactics card, can you be flexible enough to then shift and play the scenario and play less aggressive instead? Are you basically throwing away 2 tactics cards at that point? I'm not so sure. I'll have to play more games.
I think personally, if you were going to do it, I wouldn't do it with me having 2 activations left, if you know what I mean. Like I would try to hold off as long as you can, so that way I don't have that opportunity to jump on you. You know what I mean? Now it worked out well that you had that attack, but you targeted Loki, and Loki just went back and was like, "See you later," right?
Right.
But yeah, I think that's my only thing is that I was able to jump on you. So if you could play it slightly different, what you did is fine. It's just the fact that I had extra models that then could have jumped and did a ton of damage. Like Thor did a ton of damage.
For sure. I think the only way that I can avoid having 2 activations left is if I daze one of your characters that has an activation left, or it's spread out enough that you can't reach one of them.
That's right.
Because with Corvus and Proxima, they're 2, but they activate as 1.
As 1.
So you're gonna have 2 left unless either one of those situations happen.
I will say I used follow up for the first time.
Right.
For me.
Fantastic.
It was great, you know what I mean? Used Vision, did a whole bunch of damage, and used Thor to do more damage. And I didn't do as much damage as I was hoping to, you know what I mean? But still did well enough, I think. So can't complain. I think overall you had some very spiky dice in the game. You had some really hot rolls, but some not so hot rolls at times, where I think my dice were a little bit more consistent throughout the day. So, well, I think that's it, dude. I appreciate you coming. It was a great game. It was good seeing you again after all this time. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out the Patreon link in the description of the video down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.